Hello guys, I greet you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, coming to you as usual as by the name Street Genius. I take this wonderful opportunity to thank you for always growing this channel, for always bringing forth your subscriptions, bringing forth your comments, your positive criticism. I thank you and I can't take this for granted. I thank you. Let us continue supporting Street Genius channel by hitting on the subscription button, and also your likes will be appreciated. Now, have you ever asked yourself, or have you ever known that your life only made sense, or rather makes sense, when you are valuable, during your valuable times, during the times that you have money, things are working your way, you can always speak and be heard, you can always ask for whatever you want, and people will always give you because they have their own interest with you during these valuable times of yours. You know, things are working well, you are happy, you have your investments, you have your property, you have your family. Things are good, things are working well. Have you ever asked your time, that is the only time that life will make sense to you? That is the only time that your life will make sense even to the world around you? These are questions that have been asked, and I want to answer it in three classical scenarios. I have three examples that will prove and answer this question, and each and every person will be clear about it. Life only makes sense when you're in your valuable times, when you're valuable to the people, when you're valuable to the society. Number one scenario is uh, when you're sick, or you're involved in an accident, or if you've ever experienced this, when you're involved in an accident, you've always seen when someone is sick, when he's bedridden, people hold separate discussions. People close to him, remember, people close to him, his friends, or maybe even his family friends, or her family friends, relatives close to him, will always gather and have a separate discussion on how they want to share his property, to divide and share his property among themselves. And people will even fight for this property. People will fight for your investment. At this particular juncture, you are so useless in people's life. You have your kids, no one cares. It doesn't concern anyone. You have your family, you have your parents. You have a lot of things at stake, but it doesn't concern anyone. People are having a discussion on how they want to divide your property, your investment, or if you have some cash or some savings in the bank, people are discussing on how they want to hijack this saving, divide among themselves. Because the next thing they know, you are bedridden, you are stroke, you got some stroke, you are paralyzed. The next thing they know, you're going to die, you are no more. So they want to divide your money and bury you, and that is over. That is the first classical example. I know most of us have always seen this. It has always happened. You only make sense during the times that you're valuable. Number two scenario is when you have an employment. You have a source of income, or you're working. You lose your job for some reasons. Unfortunately, you lose your job for some reasons you cannot explain. Now, at this particular juncture, you had your property, you got some loans, you got some investment, but you lose your income. The loaning guys, the bank, the people who loaned you, the credit guys are coming to auction and take their own. They want to auction your property to the people who can purchase and buy, so that they can pay back their own. Now, at this particular juncture, the people who are close to you, your business partners, your family members, anyone at stake, are just seated somewhere at a corner laughing at you, because now you have nothing to offer them. You are no longer valuable. You are useless before them. When you had the jobs during your good times, each and every person laughed with you, each and every person was with you, each and every person pretended to be a part of your life. Now you don't have a source of income. Your property is being auctioned, your investment is also being taken away. The business partners, you cannot meet to their standards, you cannot meet to their class. They're taking their own, they're taking your title deed. Now everyone is out of your way. Each and every person is watching and laughing at you. Your life only makes sense when you're valuable, during your valuable time, during those times that you're a little bit fortunate to get whatever it is that you want. That is the time that your life makes sense. That is the second scenario, when you lose your employment. Number three, when your when your business partners, I mean your loved one, your life partner, or maybe your close friends, the guys you share in common, left you because you cannot now meet their expectation. You cannot meet their bills. For instance, if she is your partner, your close partner, your wife, for instance, you cannot meet to her expectations. You cannot meet their bills. You cannot meet whatever it is that they want to sustain their life. During those times, they were with you. You are growing this family. She was with you. You are growing the family. Your children are going to school. You are meeting to her expectation. If it's their life, their clothing, their holidays, you can meet their bills. You can pay for their rent. You can pay for whatever it is that they want. Now you lost your job, you lost your property, you are sick, you are in an accident, your business partners, your life partners leave because you cannot now meet their class that they need, they require of you. You cannot meet their standards. They leave you. At this particular juncture, it also answers the question that your life only makes sense when you are valuable, when you have something to offer to the world, when you have something to offer to the society. That is the time that life really makes sense. That is the point that I want to bring close to each and every person. And let's not lie to one another, pretend to each other that there is someone who is close to you, you know, your friends and everything. No. Life makes sense when you have something to offer, you have an employment, you have investments, you have things, you can meet people's interests, you can meet people's bills, you can meet people's, you know, whatever it is that they want from you. That is when life makes sense. It makes sense when during your valuable times. Now, on the strength of this argument, I had a conclusion. I have my train of thought to answer uh, this question or this problem is that life changes each and every time. Life will keep on changing. Life is dynamic. We are in a dynamic world. You can come from zero to grace. You can come from grace to zero, depending upon the prevailing conditions of life. And some of these things are dictated by the laws of nature. No one expects to be involved in an accident, but we are human. No one expects to be sick, to be bedridden, but we are human, remember? So some of these things are dictated by the laws of nature. It's not out of our own wish, not out of our own expectations. My conclusion and my train of thought to answer this question that is a trouble to each and every person so that we live a life worth living is live your life to the best of your capability. Live your life with your own pace. Live your life to the best of your capability. Don't live your life to seek validation from anyone. Don't live your life to answer any point in the society. Don't live your life to impress anyone, because these people you're impressing, when things go down, then they also walk out of your life, sorry. They walk out of your life because you are useless to them at this particular point. You are useful when things were right on your path, when things were working the way you wanted them to work, when you could speak and people could listen to you, when you could laugh and people could laugh with you, you know, when you could seek for anything and people could offer it to you. So my train of thought is that live your life to the best of your capability. Don't live the society, don't live the people. Live you. Always remain you. Your future plans, your goals, your achievement, let them happen mysteriously. Shock people, shock them, surprise them, let them happen mysteriously at your own pace. But don't live the society. Don't live with all trying to answer the expectations, what is needed of you. This is what has ruined us, and we are all languishing into depression and a lot of stress catching up with us. Live your life to the best of your capability without seeking validation from the society. With that, you will live a better life, a happy life, until the day that you leave this portion of the universe and go back to your creator. You are not the creator, You came and found people. You are not God, you are human. So live your life, be happy, and enjoy your time until the time that you leave this particular part of the universe. Thank you.